Alright, so I'm up here quite a ways. I mean, like 6 miles. And this thing is sipping fuel. Look at that. Look at that. That's awesome. Sweet. Yeah, I got up here. I mean, got down a couple miles ago. I just checked it, you know, thinking I needed to top it off, and didn't really need to take any at all. And it's just sipping fuel. And I'm up here 6 miles, but I'm barely having to hit my throttle to get up here. That's the thing. With other engines, I've had to really just hammer it to get up here, and the river's, you know, current's pretty strong this year. I'm just having to barely push the gas to get up here because this engine's pretty powerful. So it's pretty windy. I'm going to continue. It's 3 o'clock, 3:30, so I'm just going to go up a little bit farther, and I'm probably going to turn around. I really don't like to bring this stuff up. I don't like to bring this up at all. It's a happy channel, but I got to bring it up. We lost a couple high school kids in a car accident, a brother and sister. 17 and 13 years old, or 16 and 13 years old, got hit head on by a semi, and unfortunately they passed away. So I dedicate this first trip to these two. May their soul fly free, and may they rest in peace. I know God's looking after them now. Dedicate this trip to them. First trip of the season. Rock shelf and a half. Woo! See that? Oh! Woo! Find ourselves a good path to get us through. I know it's steep enough to get me through. It's just very touchy. Gotta really watch. It's very shallow. And it dropped already, folks. I mean, we're dealing with some real shallow water, real bad drought conditions. I don't know what it's going to be like this year. I really don't. I don't think it's going to be a good water year. I'm probably going to have to go to the tongue a lot. But I also want to try the Yellowstone this year. I've never been up here. What is that? Oh, I don't know. Something I don't want to mess with. It's black. That's not natural. Some sort of tubing. Yeah, there's fencing and there's all sorts of debris in this river, folks, you just don't know of. See that water over there? There was water on that bank. That's all muddy. That's how much it's dropped already.
Now, I don't think a lot of it's melted on in the bighorn, but once it starts melting, they start irrigating. So it really makes up for it. It doesn't raise too much. Just have to have a good water here, you know. And it's not looking like a good water here. That is not like chocolate milk. Look at that. And see here, if I went over to the right, I'm guessing it'd be too shallow. See that little eddy there? Eddy line? So I had to stick close to the bank. Never been here, but just from me knowing this river, because it's digging over here, and I'm gonna have to shoot across right here. Woo, shallow. All right, yep, just like I thought. I want to try to have a little bit of battery when I'm going down, so I might shut this off. I'm gonna turn around here in a mile or so. I keep saying that, and I'll get some video heading down. Now, I'm not sure I'm liking that bank. Look at that. That could surely collapse on somebody. Watching that video, oh, whoa, that was a rock. Oh my God, that was hard. That hurt my knee, actually. That was a hard rock. Yeah, that's scary. Watching that video in Brazil, too. I mean, that's can be a scary situation, you know. They've had banks almost collapse on those steamboats. And of course I had to get close to the damn bank. That's not cool. I don't like that at all. I don't like that at all. Oh my God, I don't like that at all. Oh Lord. Oh Lord. Yeah, I'm not liking that. Woo! That's not cool. That is our cue to turn around. I don't like this. Engine screaming. Ugh. That's a little nerve-wracking. A little bit of debris coming down the river, some sticks. Usually that could mean that the river's speeding up or coming up, which is likely because it's starting to melt, so might be a good time to turn around. I'm not liking that bank either, so I don't really like going by that thing at all. If I do this one here. Spinning kind of fast on top of the water, and it'll help you turn a lot better, you know, if you're trying to really turn. We're just gonna kind of putt by this thing because I'm not really liking this at all. I really don't like this. I would never want this to collapse on me. And there's one just wanting to fall. And you can tell they fell at certain points. Do not like being this close to this, but that's the channel, fortunately. Right there too. Look at that. Oop, oop. Not what I wanted to do. Look at that crap. You would not want that to fall on you and just sink you. Probably drown your ass. Oh shit, there's a rock through here that you gotta really be careful of. I kind of bounced over. tapped it a little bit on the side, but didn't go over it this time. So we're just gonna head down. We're upriver about 10 miles. Too shallow over there. Oh, almost lost my hat. What I'm trying to do is just stay planed out, to stay as shallow as I can. Sorry for the wind. And we're just barely on a few percentage of battery. Unfortunately, this iPhone is terrible. Sipping fuel. I just wish I had a GoPro set up because this is hard holding it with my hand. The control and everything. It's like, shoot! It's a little bit of a pain in the butt. You got one knee in. Just kind of push back on this. No problem, one-handed. Just don't want to tip out of the boat if you hit something. I'm not holding on to anything.